Hi friends, I'm glad you're here. I'm on a little bit early this morning before I start a practice that I am going to do for my cousin's daughter, even though I call her my niece. And you're going to like it too. I promise you. We're going from the tongue all the way down to the big toe and back up. So I'm going to upload it hopefully as a YouTube just so my niece, she's very, very busy, very active. And Instagram is hard to scroll forward and back, although it's easier for me to just post it. But my goal is to make this a YouTube version. And I thought I'd get on here a little bit early and talk about my Minnesota experience. So I wanted to go to Minnesota because I missed, teary already. I missed my coach friends. Being with my coach friends fills my heart. I know my family fills my heart. But yet it's just who I am, me. I see now how I lost myself. I lost my intuition through my teens and 20s and kind of had to refine myself later 30s and remarried and still kind of was doing that. But my second husband, my husband now, helped me see my value in me. And then I stepped more into, once again, trying to heal this headache that I experience of many years. And I have found who I am again. And I love who I am whenever I'm around my season 1 coaches that I went through 28-day and LSA 1 and LSA 2 in the coaching program with. There's just a special friendship with them. And so I wanted to go to Minnesota to just be with them. Then we found out that the core team had to cancel due to opportunities for Gary. And we were like, okay, that's fine. Let's just do our own. You know, the locals wanted it. It'll be cheaper for them. We'll have it. And so we did that. Then the core team did surprise us with, they didn't have to fly out until 3:30 Saturday morning. So we got to go and hang with the core team. Jason and Aisha had left for family stuff to get back early, but Cynthia and Gary were still there, and Laura and Gail and their new chef, who is absolutely the cutest ever, Eden, and Ashley, and just be with them again. And as much as they are still working the whole time, it was really nice to do it. And Courtney and I had decided, hey, Courtney had been doing the tongue pull on a lot of people. And she was going to do the tongue pull on me because I wanted to know how it felt. My husband had done it a couple times, but, he does really good at doing partner assist, but there's just something about the intention of a fascial maneuver person. You don't even have to be a coach. You could just be in 28-day. Like, it's just somebody doing it regularly. And Gary jumped in and he did the tongue pull on me, which this is where all of my 30 years of pain has been. So I have opened this ear canal. I have opened up this right side. Maybe I'll post this with my before and after pictures. That might be a good thing since I'm speaking into it now. I honestly didn't plan on speaking into it because I knew I was still emotionally triggered by it. Not triggered, just it holds a space in my heart. So I thought, awesome. It's amazing that I got a tongue pulled by Gary, right? Like, we all have that desire. And he ended up doing a full body on me, which I have been blessed to have that opportunity 2 to 3 times now. And this time he finally said that my body was ready, that I have had to go through this pain journey and restriction journey in my body so that I can understand what everybody else is going through and what everybody else needs. And so thank you guys. So it was a very emotional one, some convulsions, a lot of emotional releases. But I will tell you, one of the places that he released was right here. And I've always wondered if this mole has a significance to what's going on. behind the scenes. And so after the session, I had capillary blood blisters all coming back to life here. And, but he's just so strong, you guys. I'm not sure you really want does session ever with Gary, because it is intense and it is very strong. However, he knows when people have come to the place where they're ready to receive that intensity. And we can do this on our own. We don't have to have Gary do it. However, the more we keep showing up and practicing even like this, when we do get together, as more coaches are offering retreats and workshops and in-person events, and you can get to one easier, we can replicate it, because we are feeling what Gary went through. It took him longer. We're going faster than him. He had to figure it out on his own, kind of thing. So let's get started. Okay, I only went 2 minutes over. It's the trust. It's the intention. It is the intention and it's the trust. I want you to go grab something that you can grab your tongue with, because you're going to hate me for the first 3 minutes. However, we will tune in and see how it feels after that. Okay, I'm going to get one more sip of my tea because I'm getting ready. I'm taking a shower and getting ready after this. This is my morning to sleep in, and so I just kind of roll out of bed and think about what I want to do. Okay, well, I've been thinking about this for a while after that session. So I'm going to try and give you something for my niece and something for you guys. Trust the process. So run and grab something. Let me go when you're back and ready. Tension, trust, and energy of us. Yes. Hello, hello. All right. I'm going to move the camera a couple times because I want you to start down on the floor, on your back, knees up. Knees up. I'm going to talk you through this, so you're not really going to be able to see. But once you get something to hold your tongue with. All right, I'm going to give you a little bit different. Usually you're standing, right, with the totally twisted arms. He's pulling on you, and you're going to be turning one way. Somebody's helping you turn and hold you, and then they turn you back, and then they turn you back one more time. But we don't have two people. So I came up with this strategy, and let's play with it. I think I like it. I did it in my class, yesterday. Thursday. All right, so you're going to be laying on your back with your knees up, okay? That's what you're going to be doing. And I'm going to talk you through this. Here, I told you guys to go get something, and I didn't grab. I took mine upstairs after I did it this morning. So grab your tongue out. Hang on. My burp's coming up from doing mine just a little while ago. So let that pressure move. Sorry. We needed a giggle after all that seriousness. Okay, so knees are up. Pull your tongue out and take the right side down and the left side up and over. So you're going counterclockwise with it. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Drop your knees to the right. Take 3 breaths here. I don't care how you take them, in through your nose or in through your mouth. 1. Keep turning that tongue counterclockwise. 2. And 3. Activate the pelvic floor. Lift the knees up. Drop the knees to the left. Keep that pelvic floor in place. You're still rotating your tongue counterclockwise. You're going opposite now. Breathe in again. 1, 2, 3. Pelvic floor is in place. Lift the legs. Drop them back to the right. See if you can twist your tongue a little bit more, just gently. You're just being gentle with yourself. And now see if you can kind of look to the left. 3 more breaths. 1, 2, and 3. Slowly let go. and come up. I forgot to have us tune in so you can guys feel the difference. I get off track whenever I start talking. My apologies. Okay, let your body recuperate from that. If you want to, you can go walk around, just move a little. We're going to do the other side and just keep moving because I do want to keep this class moving. Keep in mind that all of this is going all the way down through the throat, where we hold back a lot. We're going down through all the way through the digestive system. The tongue is the beginning of the digestive system. And then we're going to come down through the psoas into the knees. I felt this deeply in the knees, down the inside of the legs and out the big toe. Okay. So if you have a lot of calf issues, this can be very good for you. Okay. Laying back down. See if anybody's commenting. I feel like I am choking and dizzy. Yeah. And have you been choking on your words in the past? Less numbness than Thursday. Yay, Danny. So doing this more, Karen, will kind of ease it. And Karen, you were on Thursday's class too. So you guys are used to this by now. Okay, let's do it again. So many tears doing that. Yes. The intensity is there. So I guarantee you it's more emotional tears than tears from the pain, though. I had a lot of tears when Gary did this on me, and yes, it hurt, but it wasn't like I felt like I was crying from the tears. You had a calf spasm last night. Your body was getting ready for this, Karen. Okay. Laying down, grabbing the tongue again. Lifting up and out however you want to. There's no right or wrong. It's just start where you're at, okay? This time we're going to drop the left side and turn the right side over so you're going clockwise. Take 3 breaths here to get used to it. 1, keep going. 2, set that pelvic floor in place. 3, drop those knees the same direction. So to the left, breathe. 1, 2, 3. Lift up those knees with the pelvic floor. Keep turning it clockwise. Drop the knees to the right. 3 more breaths. You can do it on your own time if you need to go slower. 1, 2, 3. Pelvic floor in place. Lift again. Drop those knees back to the left. Let the tongue go a little bit further if you can, gently. Be gentle with yourself. And now gently look to the right. It could just be your eyes. It could maybe be your whole head. Breathe in. 1, 2, and 3. Come out gently. You may roll to a fetal position on the right side. Maybe say to yourself, I can speak my truth with ease. I let go of what chokes me and holds me back. When you guys do this, take time to say a few more decrees. I just choose to keep this class running so we can get everything in. I'm going to stand back up. You guys walk it off while I bring my camera back up. Sorry, no fancy equipment here, no fancy film recorder, a little bit higher. All right, let's open up that throat. Let's open up that throat. So take it from the top of the chin and just glide it down because you're caressing your body and you love yourself, and touch is okay. Pin it here on the right side, pin it on the left here. Got goosebumps, that means you are receiving it. Okay, let's open up that thyroid, that vagus nerve. Find the trachea or the esophagus, whatever, and just kind of gently push in and lift up. Yeah, exactly, Karen. Okay, pelvic floor in place. Really pick up that pearl in your panties. Bring that pearl up the elevator. Bend your knees forward a little bit, and now lean your shoulders back with your head back. Really separating both hands. Look one way and open the shoulders. The opposite. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3. Turn the other way. Breathe in through the opposite way. Nose or mouth, whichever you did opposite. 1, 2. Let the fingers start to glide when the fascia starts to move. When it starts to move, follow it with your fingers. 2, 3. All right. Let's do a quick opener here. Hi, Tom. All right, find the ribs. Dig into them. Pull apart. Again, head opposite, body opposite. 1. But move with this one. 2. Back and forth. 3. Ladies, if nobody's told you about the breast pulls, that would be great. Men, you can totally do this too. Best doing laying in bed whenever you can really get skin to skin. But I want you to grab on, rotate, and actually, find that crease and pull apart.
Where'd you sit together at?
I'm not going to go into it here, but play around with that, okay? Okay, so we did the tongue into the throat. We kind of just open this up a little. Let's do a quick belly button torque. I'm not going to stay here long. Thumb down, press in, rotate counterclockwise. You can support it with your other hand. I just like to grab at the bottom and kind of help it twist. Bend, pelvic floor, pick up that penny, look one way and turn the other. 1, 2, 3. You could even literally walk just in a circle, back and forth, maybe a figure 8. Finish your breaths. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Once you learn this series that I came up with in my head, you can do it completely on your own, and you can slow down. I slow way down and I have more fun. All right. We're going to do my popular thigh one. If you were in Brenda and I's classes, I really love this one. And if you have the Flow mechanical band, it's really great to wrap that around and use it. I'm not going to get it out right now. I'll do another series with that. Okay, so hands on top, hand on bottom. Start to squat with your toes out, look away. I like to really use this opposite arm on the opposite leg to support me, but it's also important. Pick up that pearl, bring it up the elevator, belly button to spine. As you're sitting down, you can move with this. You can come up and down, whatever you like. Let's do 3 slow, deep breaths here. 1, through the mouth. 2, look away. 3, and sway and come up. Let's go to the other side. Hi, Jess. Love seeing you guys. All right. Underneath and on top. Luckily, we do not have the kids program right after this. We did it Thursday night, so we are good to go. All right. Breathe in. 1, 2, and 3. I didn't set you up for that set. I just assumed you guys got it down. You can always take time to go all the way down. I like to do that. Okay. I set myself up. I can do the knee torque in a squat, but I really want to focus on the knees. Top of the tongue feeling alive. Yes. Blood flow. Your strongest muscle is getting more blood flow and coming to life. Isn't that amazing? It sets the stage for everything else. Okay. I set myself up to have a little cushion, a little give, a little support. It's okay to support yourself, even if you can do it. Now, I like this even better if somebody can use 2 hands to do this on one knee, or you can use 2 hands on one knee at a time. But for time's sake, I like to get my hands kind of balmy and sticky. Start with your thumbs down on the inside. Press in and rotate out. As you start to rotate out, my bum is against the wall. You can do this against the couch, wherever is convenient for you. And I start to sit down knowing that I can go farther, but I like to have some support down there. Again, this is a really nice way 2 hands on one knee is even better. And having someone do this on you is delicious too. Let's take 6 deep breaths through our mouth with the pelvic floor engaged. Pick up that pearl, bring it up the elevator, belly button to spine. Relax your shoulders. If you're on a wall, let the head relax to the wall. Relax the traps, relax your neck, relax your throat, your forehead, your cheeks. Breathe in through the mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look around. 5 and 6. Take your time and kind of let one knee drop in and the other knee drop in. Adding some movement. It's about pinning and locking, movement, breath for the pressure, and intention. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. All right. Take time to go walk that off. And before you come back down to the floor, type in what you feel. I love it. I'm going to read them off so it's in the recording, okay? I'm going to come down and get ready for you. Walk it off, walk it off. What's going on? Here, come on. Whew, this is going to be a class to remember, I feel like. Blood flow to the kneecaps. The beautiful thing, Fancy Pickles, is that there's more blood flow to the kneecaps this time because of that tongue pull. That's what's juicy about it. Lightheaded, cool flow in the knees, yeah. Yay, Danny. I love it. It's almost like you have to kind of relearn how to walk sometimes. Yep. Okay, ready? Let's finish this out. Kneecaps, yes. Okay. So, you guys know the lower body reset drill. Let's do it all. I do have the Flow mechanical band, but I for people that don't, I'm not going to use it. And honestly, these are my favorite. Let's start with the snake bite. Turn it, pull it apart, and push your foot through, and then go slow. The tongue pull was it. Emotions and new connection to body. Who was that? Leslie. Awesome. I love that. Okay, remember the pressure system here. I tend to do these and forget to breathe. Breathe in through the mouth. 1, 2, 3. Okay. We're not done. We still have 3 more breaths to do. Warm those hands up. Lymph, blood flow, connection piece. All right? On the outsides of both. So we're going to grab on tight. Push our foot through a sock. Pull back. But do it instead of an aggressive way, you're doing it in a connection way. Okay? Really send that foot through. Pull it all the way back. Now rotate very slow. Yes, since you've been doing the tongue pull, you are noticing the calmness. Love it. Cramp in the big toe. We're going to finish there, girl, so that's okay. And that means your body is responding beautifully. All right. Still sending that foot through your hands, connecting with yourself and saying, thank you, ankles and knees, for all the work in moving me forward every single day. Even in my dreams, they're moving us forward. Isn't that so cool that they're there to support us and move us forward? And we take them for granted, and we just are giving them some love and thanks. And breathe. Hopefully you guys got your 3 breaths in. Okay. I want you to take the right hand, go up on that big toe joint, under the big toe joint, and come back at the arch. You're opening up this arch. So just see if you want to curl your toes and then widen them. Keep breathing through your mouth. Curl, widen, and curl, and widen. Now, just like a finger pull, you're going to grab that big toe with the opposite hand, pick which direction you want to go. This is finishing out the tongue pull, you guys. Pull it out. I like to go external because it's what feels normal to me. It makes sense. But you might want to turn it internally. You can take your other hand and slide it down past the pinky toe and back to help have that counter pinning and locking. Breathe in through your mouth. 1, 2, 3. You guys, it's not weird to me. I've been on enough chat groups before some of us coaches get together. Just pull on those other toes real quick. That when we all start to talk about what we're feeling, it's all in unison. And then when we get there, then we all have a big release in that area. So your body knew that was coming. We're not done. Use your thumbs to go in between those metatarsals. All right? Dig in there. Find some 2 tender spots. Now pull apart and hold. You're not massaging it. Just hold and breathe. 2, 3. Do that in between each one with a couple breaths. I'm not going to count to 3, but maybe get 1 deep breath in. Digging in. So you're setting that pin. You're locking it in a separation. And you're getting a deep breath in. All right. Now, just for fun, I want you to stand up and go walk and feel the difference before we do the other foot. And ask yourself, what does my throat feel like now? What do my shoulders feel like now? What do my traps feel like now? What does my forehead feel like now? Yeah, it's okay to do maneuvers one-handed. You got to start where you're at, you guys. You got to listen to your body, start where you're at, do the best. Even if you're not getting the pressure that the rest of us are getting, the intention is there. I expressed to you how important the intention is. If you can stay with this practice with the intention, you're going to keep opening up the body to receive this. And whenever you do get with somebody who can support you, your body will receive it even more. Awesome. More grip on the sole. The left hip is so tight in comparison. Yes, that's because so much down here, all the blood flow down here affects the hip, and the blood flow in the hip affects the feet. And so we're opening up all of that. The restrictions around the blood vessels is what we're opening up. The endocannabinoid system in that fascia is being opened up. Okay. Let's do the other side. So we did the knees, then we sat down. I want to do the snake bite first, right where the connection site is, kind of at the base of the calf. Pull apart, rotate that ankle. Yes, we are so connected. Breathe in. Remember to put that pelvic floor in place. Okay, I like to switch to the push through and just really lean into it. It's not so much that you're pushing your foot through, which you are, but I kind of like to lean my body into it. I don't know if you can tell the difference. Just try a little lean with if your other foot's there. Start with it back, the foot pulled back, and then rotate really big circles and very slow. If Maya's doing this, Maya, your body moves so fast. Fascial maneuvers is your time to intentionally say, I love you, and I'm slowing down for you so that you can do a quick heel, energetic heel in between my next gymnastic move, right? So just slow down, take a couple breaths. And with those deep breaths, feel that pressure system go all the way down into that ankle. So we pin, we lock, and we rotate. Whew. I like to actually pull apart my calf. I didn't do this on the other side, but I feel like this one's tighter. And I like to pull it apart with my fingers right in the back. And if you pull it apart here, it's going to loosen up here. So any of that extra work here as well. Okay. Start with that joint. I like to open up the arch. So pressing up, pulling down. 3 breaths here. Curl your toes, flex them. Yep, that's great. Doing the pull apart. All right. Grab that big toe. I like to rotate up and out, but you do, if you want to rotate the other way, that's fine. Since I rotate that direction, I find a place to pin and lock it opposite. So just find anywhere. If you might do it on the other side, that's okay. Breathe. If you take the time to pull your toes and breathe with each one, even better. I like to pull the toes and at least get them to pop. And then let's take our thumb and dig into the space between the metatarsals. Just feel into it. Say, oh my goodness, thank you for tightening up and getting me wherever I need to go. Pin it in the tender spot. Separate your thumbs and breathe into it as you hold it. You can move your toes in a pinch and, or in a crunch and open way. Once you feel that fascial flow start to move, your fingers can then glide with it. But I didn't want you separating it and forcing it. I want you to pin it, hold it, and then once you feel the fascia open up, that's whenever you flow with it, okay? All right, in between the next set, let's just do 1 breath in between each one of these. Next one. Next one. Of course, if you have time, do your own. All right, so we did tongue pull. Well, I have check-in. We forgot to check in. Tongue pull, check in again. Psoas. Did we do psoas? I choose to remember. Knees. Oh, no, instead of psoas, I did belly button torque. That's funny stuff. That is where you intuitively listen to your body. Let's go back up and do, I know I'm going over a little, but I don't have a call after this. So let's go back and do psoas, and then antler is where I was going to end. So meet me back up. You guys take a walk after that foot. Okay. Rub those hands together. I was like, nope, what? Oh, nope, we didn't do psoas. Okay, let me get my, there we go. All right, 2 inches to the right, 2 inches down. Really dig in there with those fingers. Get in there. And if you, Maya, if Auntie Ann can come behind you and do this, let her do it because she'll get so much deeper. Open this up. I'm going to separate. I've got a hold of my love. I'm going to separate with my fingers, and I'm going to lift upwards. Step forward with the opposite leg. For me, it's the left. Breathe in. Exhale out. Look over that left shoulder and lean back into those shoulders. Play around with if you want the back leg straight or bent, whatever. But pick up that pearl in your panties. Bring it up the elevator. Breathe. 2, 3. Really deep breaths through the mouth. 1, 2, and 3. Drop that left shoulder forward and start to rotate your right hand up and your left hand down. Come back up. Karen, I love you too, sweetie. You're doing amazing, and you look fabulous, and you're radiating on your lives. I love seeing you. Shake those hands out. Shake that leg out. Starting to come together. All right. Left hand, 2 inches to the left, 2 inches down. Pinch. Pinch and hold on to that. Little Miss Maya is going to have a hard time pitching onto anything, so her mom's going to have to push in and pull apart is what Ann will do. Okay. Step forward with the right foot. Look right. Shoulders to the left a little. Lean back. Maya, I want you to fully let go and fall into your mama as she's doing this on you. Separate your hands. If your hands are the ones on the psoas or on the belly, breathe in through your, let's do all 6 through the mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4. Start to drop that right shoulder towards the right knee, lifting up with that left hand and right hand going down. 5 and 6. Flow into it. All right. Did you guys feel the throat that had to swallow? I don't know. I have that. All right. So that we're going to go right into here, and we're going to do antler twist my way. Some of you know what that means. All right. I like to get balmy again or whatever, sticky hands. You guys must not be too grossed out by that because you keep showing up. Right fingers forward on the temple, left fingers back. Breathe in, pull in that pearl elevator, then belly button to spine. Press in, hands, fingers meet at the top. Lift up gently on both hands. Tuck that chin in. Look over to the nose, to the armpit on the right. Now start to lift up with that right hand. Left hand comes down over that chin until you feel it in that back right occipital area at the base of the cranium. Breathe in through the nose. 1, 2. Not too much force because you're waiting for the fascia to open up gently. 3. 3 more breaths on your own as you start to let your hands glide if your fascia is opening up. Start to move and flow with it just so it's getting some movement. Keep that pelvic floor in place. Relax your shoulder blades. Relax the neck. Turn off those SCMs in the front of the neck. Turn off the jaw. That means let go. You're letting go. I like to kind of weave my way out of it. Like, let yourself feel the way out of it. Keep your eyes closed as you just hold yourself there. Arms are by your side. Feel the energy flowing through. And when you're ready, open the eyes, and we'll do the other side to finish. You guys notice how much quieter I've come? I need to find my microphone from Minnesota. I haven't fully unpacked, so that could be some of the problem. I unpacked, but I haven't cleaned up. So I know it's somewhere. I was hoping I'd be okay since I'm not outside today with the volume. Okay, left fingers forward, right fingers back. You are welcome, Daniela. Oh, I can't wait to meet you. All right, press in, fingers towards the top. Breathe in as you're lifting both sides up. Tuck that chin in with the pelvic floor in place. Nose to the left armpit. Now switch those arms. The left hand is going to gently tug upwards like it has been, but the right hand's going to start to come down over your chin. All right, breathe in through your nose. 1, 2, 3. Bend the knees just slightly and start to move a little, however you want. Breathe in through the mouth. 1, 2, 3. Lift up the chin, start to flow. Good. You can hear me great. Awesome. Let it move. I love it. Your new bathtub routine, yeah? So we started at the tongue, we went all the way down, and we came all the way back up. And it's about a 30-minute practice. You can make it shorter because I would talk less. You can make it a little bit longer by doing 3 breaths with each of your metatarsals. That will really open up the blood flow in your feet. All right, that little kid, are you ready? Opening up the fascia for cold and runny nose. Put your hands on the other side of your nose, opposite. I'm using left, I'm going on the right side. You can choose to close the nostril or pin it right next to it, because if you can't breathe through this one, you'll need to breathe through that one. Butt of your hand right on the cheekbone. This is great for me because I'm still opening this up. Press it back. Continue to keep getting a new grip if you need to. Pelvic floor is in place. That's important for this one to be more effective. Bring up that pearl, elevator to belly button to spine. Sit back in that squat. Look one way and start breathing through that nostril. 1, 2, 3. Feel free to move around. You could walk doing this. Keep breathing. 1, 2, and 3. So cold and running nose can have lots of reasons. I would explore with it. If you're still on gluten and dairy, I would completely take those out. No fried foods, no nasty oils. All of that needs to be taken out of your diet. If you have already done that and you just have a runny nose, then I love to use boron. Is it boron or for the allergy and stuff? They're just the little homeopaths under your tongue. Those usually clear me up. I don't need to do any harsh medications over the counter or stuff like that. Let's do the other side. Pin it. This is a pin. Lock it in place with the opposite, separating it. Hold up that pelvic floor so that you've got another pin and lock. So we got 3 pin and locks. Sit back in that squat and do 3 breaths. 1, 2, and 3. And open up. You told your dentist that you were doing a tongue pull and she was so happy. That's amazing. Yeah, the BIORON pellets. So yeah, start there. That's the best one, and all that head work. Just keep doing head work, hair pulls, all that. Any other questions about today? We have a big travel day, so I'm really glad to have had a practice. I'm even more thankful to have had this practice with all of you. And I appreciate you showing up every day because it keeps me getting up on a Saturday morning to get my practice in before we do whatever family thing or activity that we do. Exactly what you needed. Girl, you and I are synced up. I love it. And I will see you next weekend in Tennessee. Shout out to our Tennessee event. If you're anywhere that you can get to Tennessee, in the Tennessee area or anything like that, come see us in Summertown. We have a small, intimate group, which I'm really excited about. And we're going to have a full day workshop. So lots of good things coming. And Kathy has been with us the whole time, and she is flourishing. And I am so loving watching your journey. Yeah, I'm pumped up. Very cool. Heaviness in the eyes, heaviness of eyes with fascia. Yes. So are you talking about heaviness out here or heaviness in the back with the headache? And that little kid, how far into the program are you? Any maneuvers? Yes, there are lots. So it's almost too much to do here at the end of a class, but message me directly and I will add it to my list for maybe not next week's live. So Kathy and she doesn't know this yet, but Kathy and I are going to go live next week at our regular time. And we're going to show you guys how to do the tongue pull, standing up with 2 people helping you. Because that's what I wish I had for Tom to do it with me, Tom and Dominic to do it with me. So me, Jenna, and I'm going to throw out there Kathy. I'm gonna go live, record it, and post it, and talk people through it. And maybe I'll tag that with a little clip of Gary doing it on me. So we'll do that next week. And then that little kid, I love you. Okay, that message me directly, and I'll put it in my notes for the Saturday after that. That we'll just really do more head maneuvers. And if you're pretty new to the program, I don't know where you are in the program. You could be an LSA2 or a coach. I'm not sure. We'll get it going. Fancy pickles. Burping is good because what did we just all move the pressure in, right? Let that burping flow. Tell it thank you. Thank you, burps, not excuse me. Thank you, right? Thank you, body, for allowing this pressure to come out. Okay. Yeah, show us that clip. Okay, that's my goal. So Kathy will be all on board with that, I believe. If not, everybody will. I will probably do 3 of them because we have 3 ladies staying with us. My hair is itchy. Blood flow, baby, blood flow. And what is blood? Your life force energy. And what does it have in it? Your oxygen, your inspiration in life. So all of this just, Kathy's a yes, yes. Okay, I will stop talking, get off of here. I will upload this. I'm going to let it download to my phone so I can make it a YouTube channel to send to my niece, and YouTube video to send to my niece, and then I will share it here. So love you guys. It will be shared. It is recorded if you're just now joining. And girl, I'm like, oh my gosh, I love this new face of mine. I will post a picture of my before, my picture of before 28 day, and my picture after Gary doing that last session on me. Keep in mind, 2 years of doing fascial maneuvers on my own. So I'm still stuck kind of seeing this down, but right afterwards it was like even. And that was very emotional, but my body can get there again. So yeah, lots of maneuvers for opening up the head. Okay. I have to stop talking. I love talking to you guys. Bye. I love you.